Alright, so in this film I'm going to show you how to add the demographic variables for all these addresses. So ideally what we're going to have is we're going to have a median household income field. We could add total population field, and so on, and there's many variables that we can actually stick in the right of all these, but hopefully by the end of this video what we're going to have is we're going to have the address, and as you go across the rows we're going to use Esri to actually fill in the missing variables that we want in there. So I'm going to highlight my whole table. We're going to insert a map, and now what we're going to do is just geocode or plot all these addresses inside this map. And it's as simple as just going to the Add Excel Data button, clicking on Address, and in this software you can actually geocode or plot points for many different countries throughout the world, but right now all of our addresses are just in the United States. So what we'll do is just click on Country, go down to the United States, and our addresses are broken down into many columns, so we need to stick with our address with address, click the city column to go with city, our state with state, and then so on. After we do that, we just go to Add. Over here on the right it says how well we're doing, and it says it found all 16 locations. Click on the map and you can use your scroll wheel to zoom on in. Once you click on one of these dots you get all the attribute information that we have about the point. Well, what we're interested in now is actually putting in the median household income and the total population for each one of these addresses within a certain container. So what I'm going to do is highlight my table that I'm interested in, go to Enrich layer, select the United States, and then it'll bring down all the variables that it has for it. And right now I've got median household income and the total population, but you can see that there's many variables that we can actually add inside of our Excel and get all the information that we want out of it. So I'm going to look up, let's look up household income and key global facts. We'll click on the next button, and up here you can see that it's wanting to show data for 1 mile circle around all the locations. So what it's eventually going to do is it's going to plot all these points, draw the 1 mile circle, and then it's going to fill in over here what the median household income was for this address within 1 mile. Let's just decide to change it up. We'll click the edit button. We're going to say, you know what, we want to know what's going on around each one of these addresses within a drive time. And let's say 20 minutes. Click on the plus sign for key global facts, and then you'll actually get a lot more variables that are in the key global facts. So we want total population, and we want it to fill the total population numbers within 20 minutes inside our total population field. For the income, I'm going to click on the plus sign, and we get all this information about how the income's broken down for each one of these bands. So this one will report the number of people within a 25-minute drive time from each one of these locations that make 15,000 to 24,000. We're just interested in the median household income, not the number of people that fit these individual bands. And we're going to say, look, median household income, we're going to plot you over here and make sure you put it in the median household income box. Now we just go to add data to the system. And depending on your internet connection and how many variables you got, it'll take some time. We then go to done. And now we've got some demographic information that we didn't have in our Excel, to where we data enriched our Excel. So right now we can see over at this address in Casper, Wyoming, that the median household income from this point within a 20-minute drive time is $51,746. The total population that's within the boundary of 20 minutes drive time from this address is 73,532, and it filled in the data for all of them. Let me know if you got any questions. Thanks for watching the video.